Everybody rolling?
Let's run away from here. Pack all the things we want, leave the rest of them here. Take our time and move slow. And smile while we go. 'Cause it's easy to see me with you. So let's leave here and start something new. Sunshine to clear our brains. We'll sleep out in the rain, making plans for no plan, and finally catch that train. 'Cause it's easy to see me with you. So let's leave here and start something new. New places we've never been. Well, you can play my guitar, I'll play mandolin, and then I'll take off your clothes and smile while we go. It's easy to see me with you. So let's leave here and start something new. 'Cause it's easy to see me with you. So let's leave here and start something new. Yeah.
That was great.
Thank you.
That was way better. It was really good. They've been rehearsing
We've been
for a little
rehearsing.
while. Yeah.
It's very
that was awesome.
official here for
They
this
just showed up randomly at our rehearsal space.
Yeah, then
right.
there you were playing.
Guilty, and it's a cool spot in Chattanooga. We won't disclose where.
We can't tell them where Dang Studio is.
Yeah.
It's
Call it
hidden.
Batcave.
We're lucky to be here,
Okay.
though, and
Yeah.
this is special, and that was a new song by Strung Like a Horse.
That's right.
I got
getting
it.
it.
I
Or
got
slaw.
it. I get it. I like slaw.
Coleslaw.
I'm just going to call you guys slaw.
Okay.
People
Best-
do that, right?
Yeah.
Best name in town, one of the best bands in town, too. Big news.
Yes,
Yeah.
big news. A new song, too.
Yeah, new
Smile
song.
As we go.
That's called Smile While We Go, and
While
that's a
We
new
Go.
one that's going to be on the new album. And we got a record deal, and we're celebrating. Yeah.
Yay.
We got a record deal, so we're throwing a party here in Chattanooga because Chattanooga is like, you know, if it wasn't for all the fans here in Chattanooga, we probably wouldn't be doing this at all. So all the support that they've showed us from day one, you know, we've been doing this thing now for 7 years or something like that.
Still more like on 8.
Yeah, maybe
It's
8.
like when a marriage gets iffy.
Yeah.
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 So you're still together with some new members.
Yeah, we got some new members.
Yeah.
Kept it fresh.
Right, of course. Got to keep it fresh. So Dan or Danimal.
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 Yes.
This is gonna be his. This is gonna be Dan's
First
first
First local
hometown show. Yeah,
Fourth show ever. I
yeah,
believe.
but first local show.
The Signal. Doors open, I think, at 8.
Doors are at
Friday?
7. I think
7?
that Lon Eldridge starts at 8, and
Okay.
then Hive Theory goes on after him,
And then,
and then Slaw.
Slaw.
Yeah,
okay,
Strung.
so that's this Friday. The Signal. And then, Tyler, you've been around for a minute.
Yeah, about 8 months.
Okay.
About wintertime last year is when I started playing with these.
Crispy. That's when you're supposed to go.
Crispy.
It's more like
Generous.
9 months, dude.
More like 9 months.
Feels like.
And then Clay.
I'm
And
Clay
Crispy.
Mazzell. Yeah, and
And I'm Crispy.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I've been in the band for almost 4 years.
Awesome.
I think it's more like 7 years,
like
bro.
4.5.
They've been doing this all day, folks. It's like a comedy show with a.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the date. He said no, it was August 23rd, man.
Yeah, August 23rd.
Oh.
First show I ever
Question.
had.
You're taking it serious.
Oh, seriously.
Good.
So-
I got
Seriously.
the flyer.
Record deal. That's a big to do.
Huge
Tell us
deal.
about the record deal, and then we'll talk a little bit more.
Well,
about
it's
Friday.
it's with a indie label called Transoceanic Records, and it's really exciting because it's a smaller label, so we get to talk to them all the time. It's got like a good, solid, comfortable feel. They're really cool people, and it's just opening up a lot of doors that we would otherwise not be able to open. So we're being able to go record exactly what we want to, how we want to do it. Which we've never been able to do before, and that's really exciting because we've been working, so hard at this for so long that it's exciting to have like all these new doors open up, just kind of like a floodgate, and boom, all of a sudden we're getting to do exactly what we want to do.
Yeah. Wow.
Um,
It's weird you say that because that's what it feels like a lot of times, especially to fans. It's like overnight sensation. Well, it's 8 year, 7 year, whatever.
Yeah.
Overnight sensation. And you had told me last week that the guy from the label reached out a year and a half ago.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, we've been working on it for a while. They saw us at a show we had down in South Florida.
Where?
Stuart, Florida.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Near West
venue
Palm.
called Terra Firmata. It's a really cool place, and
Yeah,
we go
I've heard
play
of
there a
that.
couple times a year, and it's really awesome. And we have a great crowd down there.
Yeah.
But
Not a bad gig.
yeah, so they showed up there, they saw the show, and then they approached me afterwards, and I had a whole lot of new music that was just kind of stored away that we had not actually developed much, and so we went ahead and started working really hard to get all that together for them, and then they were stoked on it when we sent it to them. We got the demos done and we sent it over, and they really liked the direction that we were going. And just the overall sound and the songs and everything. So they felt like we could make a couple records. And
That's cool.
yeah,
Cool.
And when do you think maybe people will see it?
it's probably still up in the air because we're working out all the details right now. But it's going to be probably a springtime release if I had to guess.
Cool.
But you never know these things.
Yeah.
You start where it's
Yeah,
like building a
it's-
house or something. You
It's
start
guys-
working
it's
on it. And then-
only when guys like me ask.
yeah.
Right.
Otherwise, it just happens when it happens, right?
Right.
Thanks, Barry.
That's my job.
Well, I'm ready for a cockfight. So.
Oh, okay. Well, we got
All right.
cockfight for you.
All the people gather round to hear that old squawking sound. People pushing, people shoving, watching roosters, they ain't loving people. You can take your cash and throw it down. There's some places you would rather not be. There's some things that you would rather not say. Put your money in your wallet. yourself at a cockfight on Saturday night or Friday night. All the trucks are parked out on the back lawn. You can tell by the glow of neon lights on. People screaming, feathers flying, thunder cracking, birds are dying. Folks are grinning ear to ear because they would. There's some places you would rather not be. There's some things that you would rather not see. Put your money in your wallet, take your hands up out your pockets, go on home and have a night in with a wife. And be sure that you will find yourself at a cockfight on Saturday night. Then you wake up one day and you realize that you lost everything that you had. Well, don't stop to regret it, find out why and don't forget it. Take what's left of your life and be glad. Some places you would rather not be. There's some things that you would rather not see. Like what, Crispy? Put your money in your wallet, take your hands up out your pockets, go on home and have a night in with a wife. And be sure that you don't find yourself at a cockfight on Saturday night.
All right. Wow.
It's a lot of energy there. A lot of energy.
Thanks.
That's what
Yeah.
you'll see on Friday. A little
Yeah,
bit.
we've got a special
What do the
surprise for
costumes
Cockfight
look
on
like?
Friday too.
Nice.
Oh.
We won't reveal. I wanted to ask Dan and Tyler, and then ask you two, what's it like joining a band that's 7 years old that suddenly has this happening to it?
Oh, it's amazing. It's I'm way older than Tyler, so I've been doing some paying dues, and to be able to just get asked to do a situation, to be a part of a band like this, and not have to go play in
Hustle.
small little towns for $50 and pay all my dues again. It's really nice to be able to step into that. I'm very fortunate for that.
Yeah. Tyler, same to you?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, and just stepping into a band as professional as and put together and established as these guys is pretty amazing. And
Thanks, bro.
I can't. You
Thank
suck
you.
though. And I was actually Dan's bass player at the time that we were kind of looking around for somebody, and I went from Strung rehearsal to Danimal Planet rehearsal. And I asked Dan, I was like, "Hey man, what do you think?"
And we decided to switch instruments.
What a
and-
cute couple the two of you make.
And should say both of y'all have been around. I mean, you guys out there know both of them. They've been playing around for a
Yeah.
long time.
They've been in the scene for a long time.
Long time.
Yeah.
So for you two guys, established, what's it like bringing in new people?
Awesome. It's kind of it just like he said, it keeps things fresh, and Dan has a lot to offer, I think, as far as he's just like a really well-rounded bass player.
It is cool bringing in different personalities and playing off of what they're good at, to help the whole thing grow. And like we don't have this thing defined to a point where we're like, all right, you play this every time.
Right.
This is exactly what we want you to sound like. So it's really cool to have some new personalities that bring things musically to the table that we didn't have before, and just being able to feed off of that and kind of grow as a whole band. It's really awesome thing, actually.
All right.
I think we actually recorded some of them rehearsing to the outtakes. So
Yes.
it's pretty amazing to see two guys step in and pick up the jokes and the inside jokes and all that. So you can
It's the
really
good
tell it. So
stuff.
we actually hit record. So
Yeah, we need
I don't
to
know what
save
we'll
all
do
that
with
more.
it, but we might
Yeah.
use it. So
Well, yeah, we have that for ransom at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's something.
We got a pretty good bond going already. I mean, we did eat some scorpion peppers together, and
Yeah.
that was kind of a
We'll link to
growing
that
thing.
video. That was Tyler's idea, right?
Yeah, we kind
Yes.
of all contributed.
Yeah.
It was
That was
Tyler's
painful to
Everybody
watch.
except Crispy. Crispy really didn't want to do it.
Painful to watch.
Sure.
either.
Sure.
Crispy was really angry, actually.
I was not happy about it.
All
Um,
right, we could go on and on.
Yeah, for sure.
But we want to hear the music, and then again, we'll talk about your show this Friday at the Signal, and then I guess y'all will be touring all over the place at some point.
Yeah, I mean, we actually Saturday we're in Nashville playing the Sumner Fest up there, and then we're off to Pennsylvania and West Virginia and back down to Florida, and we go all over the place.
All right.
So-
Well, don't forget about us at home.
Oh, we won't for sure.
Yeah, we'll talk
Okay.
about that too in a minute.
All right, this song's called Brag.
Just brought me home to meet your daddy. Now you're moving in with me. Oh, maybe we can build a home and fill it with a party. Maybe start a family. Well, I could write a song about our love. You can come dance for me. Oh, you can sing about love and entertain a party. We're in good company. You don't mean to brag, but if all I had was you, I'd be happy. It might sound sad, but all I need to get glad, all I need to be carefree is you. Well, and your body, I like it when you're naked in the doorway, laughing at the time we had. Oh, I like it when you're naked, making coffee in the morning, special when you bring it to bed. Oh yeah, and I love all of your faces, especially the one when you're mad. Oh, you look lovely in all your dresses, especially the ones that are red. I don't mean to brag, but if all I had was you, I'd be happy. It might be some kidding. It might sound sad, but all I need to get glad, all I need to be carefree is you. Well, and my tabby. Oh, and we can make beautiful babies, and we can make ugly ones too. And I'll be happy, and I'll be happy as long as I can make them with you. We'll travel all over when we're older. Maybe we'll walk and we'll gloat. Oh, and we'll lay back in Thailand or in Ireland, or where by things that food. I don't mean to brag, but if all I had was you, I'd be happy. And some bananas and mayonnaise. It might sound sad, but all I need to get glad, all I need to be carefree is you. Well, and your body. Hello, me dear, and I'll love you. How boy, not fear, 'cause it's easy to do. Hello, me dear, and I'll love you. How boy, not fear, 'cause it's easy to do.
All right. Man, that's going to be a fun
Yeah,
night
it's a
Friday.
workout.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one.
That's going to be
Yeah.
crazy.
We're ready. We're
excited.
stoked. It can't get here fast enough.
That made me think, and you're talking about Dan, this being his first. You guys don't play around a lot on purpose, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we get out of town a lot, so
They're a little busy, Barry.
Well, I know, but it's also don't over.
well, it's on purpose, sure. Yeah. So we play, I don't know, four or five local shows a year, and and we have a really, really awesome turnout. So we don't really want to spoil that with playing a whole lot, you know, and then dilute the crowd, I guess. So we want everybody to be really excited when they show up to see Strung Like a Horse, and that's kind of the plan.
Yeah, y'all always do a big show, and you always have surprises. You mentioned there'll be some, so
Oh yeah, we got some surprises.
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's exciting too to go to the Signal because we've never played there. It's new. It's a really big
It's a
venue.
Cool venue, yeah.
I
Lucky
know we've
to
been
have
selling
it.
a lot of tickets, so I think it's going to be a really good, fun show for everybody.
Awesome.
It's an awesome venue. It's a great place to see a show.
Yeah.
It's all laid out and everything. So Friday night, 8 o'clock, the Signal,
Yeah.
Hive Theory, and Lon Eldridge.
Hometown Throwdown.
Hopefully in the spring.
Yep. Yep.
We're down here. We can't say where at the studio. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Thanks for
Cool
being
It's been
here.
a fun day.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yep.
All right. Party on.
Cool. See y'all Friday.
See you Friday.